guess I'm about that. Good, yeah.
The plan was to make the remaining two videos outside, but it's too damn windy out there because it's apparently not summer at the moment. So yeah, I didn't want you guys to deal with all that wind, and also because my sister's like graduation balloons are like hanging up out front, and they were getting kind of annoying having to like talk over them while the wind was blowing. So yeah, I'm in my mom's room right now. So yeah, all right. What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is Gvez, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second upload of today. The second album I got to review today. So let's get right to it. So the second album I got to review today is an album called Doom Days, and it's the third studio album by the band known as Bastille. And for those of you that don't know Bastille or aren't familiar with Bastille, you might remember them from a song like this. I was left to my own device. And if you still don't know who Bastille is after hearing that, then I'm guessing you're probably like 13. So in that case, if you're a 13-year-old and you don't know who Bastille is, you might have heard him on a song like this. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. There, all caught up? Okay then. Now, um, I'll be honest, I haven't listened to a Bastille song since fucking what's it called? Um, since I was in middle school, I haven't listened to a Bastille song. Kind of, I guess I was like going through that like little like emo phase. Not that they're emo like they're not emo is what I'm trying to say. You know, like it's not that kind of music. It's more like alternative. Like indie pop, I guess you could say. I guess was like going through that phase where I would like listen to the same artists every day, and now that I got like more diverse, I kind of like forgot about them. So I haven't listened to them in a while, to say the least. Um, but I am really glad that I finally decided to listen to them again today, after finding out that this album came out. Because in all honestly, it was a really good one. I guess the fear I had was that it was gonna sound the same as their first album that came out, which was called Bad Blood, or all this Bad Blood. I'm not entirely sure. Um, but after listening to the album, you know what? There is still some originality in it. There is still some like uniqueness in it. And I really like the approach that they're doing for this one, I guess you could say. So pretty much, from what I'm understanding, after like getting everyone else's opinion on the album, from what I'm understanding is that this album is Bastille telling a story of going on a night out during the apocalypse. Yes, the fucking apocalypse. Like everything is going to shit all around you, and you just want to experience it for one last time, which I guess makes sense. I mean, like, during the apocalypse, I'm pretty sure everyone would be like, all sad about it, like having, like, I guess, like regrets um, of what they wish they would have done with their lives, like having that like feeling that like they what's it called? It's right at the tip of my tongue. I don't know why I can't say it. But like wishing that they could have done more with their life. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't even fucking remember what I was about to say. Uh, yeah, my bad. Um, so I guess it like makes sense why like someone would want to like have just like one last adventure with a friend, a lover, a stranger, whatever. So yeah, the album starts off on as somebody going on an adventure at 4 in the morning, which they're implying that the whole like day happened at 4 in the morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to that. So someone decides to wake up at 4 in the morning, go out on an adventure, and then it leads to a big ass party with a bunch of strangers that you don't even know, and then the album and the party get shut down. Well, like I wouldn't say shut down, but the whole album pretty much ends with somebody getting a text message from their crush, um, and that's where it ends right there. And I guess that is implying, that like, oh, the world just ended right there, and he finally got like that text message from a person that he really likes. Um, so that's a pretty smart move, actually. I don't know. I just barely like thought of it right now. I don't know if I'm like right or if I'm like stupid. I probably am stupid, but sorry. Um, but okay, what else gonna say about this album? First of all, they add a lot of like they pretty much mix in a lot of elements that they've used already. Like for example, like the very like heavenly like choruses from the first album are in here. Like I feel like every chorus in this song was like so fucking good. Like I enjoyed like every chorus. Like I generally like felt like really really good listening to this album. Um, the other element they add is like they're like still experimenting with like electronic music, which is what they were doing in their second album called I think it was called like Wild or something like that, like Wild Boy or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I think I think I'm like embarrassing myself right now, but like when their second album they experimented with electronic music, they're doing the same thing but for this one. And one more element that they add is that they what's it called? They have a lot of like the gospel singers from like when they went on tour in the UK. I think it was called the like reorchestrated tour or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but those gospel singers are back on this album, and like I was walking in the park while putting this album a lot on my headphones, and I promise you I felt like I was at fucking church or some shit. Like I don't go to church anymore, but I felt sort of happy. You know what I mean? Um, you know, Bastille make a lot of like great stories. They tell a lot of great stories. I think my favorite like story that they told was on a song called These Nights, where like they pretty much talk about how like there is at some point in everyone else's night. I'm sure we all have like experimented or experienced. I meant not experiments, but we all experienced those nights when we were feeling like very very lonely, and we wanted to like have like some sort of like human interaction, whether it's sex, whether it's kissing, whether it's like hugging, cuddling, whatever it is human interaction means to you. Like maybe you really want to talk to somebody. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who. You just want to talk to somebody. So yeah, I really did enjoy that song. They touch on a lot of topics, like social anxiety, how we're addicted to our phones, how we're like all excessive, and I think the other topic was well, fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, but anyways, they touch on a lot of topics, and pretty much they like try to like they make this album as a like in order to like paint a picture, an image, put on a like a reflection of our very confusing time and like weird time that like we're living in today, because it's really weird. It's really weird how like this shit is like going on. It's weird, but I think it's something that we can all relate to. Like this album was like a really really good one. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say about this album. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow Bastille down on Instagram. Their new album Doom Days is out. Go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the third and final upload for today. And don't forget to stay happy.
Thought I'd never be waking on the kitchen floor, but here